Hi, Solly. Sorry. Have you been there for long?
I no, I just could connect. I don't know. They were asking me to join to Zoom, like to have like a Zoom account.
Oh,
I'll be right back. I need to go to the toilet very fast.
no worries. No worries. Take your time.
Okay, thanks. How are you, Nadine?
I'm great. My internet is working.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it is very good, Solly. It's like my life has just gone back to normal.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I'm not in the pub, although there was wine at the pub, so that was good. Uh,
Oh,
but I'm at home with coffee, so
that's good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I had a nice morning. I went to NGV.
What's that? The gallery?
Yeah,
Ah, yes,
the one we were talking about the other day.
yes, NGV. So that is National Gallery Victoria.
Yeah.
And what did you see? Was there something beautiful on?
I mean, like always the same expositions, like
Oh,
Chinese culture or
exhibition.
exhibition. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't say sorry. No, that's my job to help you with those little things that you
Yeah.
yeah. So is there no new exhibitions? Nothing current, just
There's
regular?
one coming in December. I think it's called Alexander McQueen.
Oh, Alexander McQueen, isn't he an actor?
It sounds like.
I thought he was an actor in a movie called The Great Escape.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Have you seen that? I've never seen it.
I
That's
think
an
so.
old movie now, isn't it? Like really old, even before me. Is he? Oh, I've got. Oh, here it is. Let's see. I'll
Oh
get it
yeah,
up.
it's a very old movie.
It's called Mind, Mythos, and Muse. That looks interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like.
Um, gallery here in
That one.
Adelaide, they do this thing every month where they open the gallery late on a Friday evening,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll have a special night designed around the main exhibition. So they will make a menu that
Oh.
is like the exhibition. They will have different activities. Sometimes you can make things, sometimes you will listen to somebody talk about a different aspect of
Mm-hmm.
the exhibition, or The curator might take you around and do a special tour.
Okay.
They usually have like DJs and different music, and you sit outside, and there's all lights. It's really fun, and
Oh, that's nice.
it's all free except for the food. So, but I still have the food. Oh, and they have amazing cocktails. They're a bit like they're expensive, and
Cocktails are always expensive.
yeah. There's only so many cocktails you can drink. Uh,
Yeah.
but oh, he's a fashion designer.
Yeah, I think it's like a fashion designer. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what was coming up as well. But yeah, the cocktails are like amazing, how they design them around the artwork and call them all different names and um
Like very original concept.
yeah, really original concepts. Um Sorry, I love art galleries. I'm really interested in this now.
Same, like it's been like I think it was 3 years ago the last time I went to NGV, and
Oh, good.
yeah, a friend told me like, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
So we had like a brunch and then we went there and it was really nice.
Oh, did you? Was the brunch at the gallery or somewhere else?
No, somewhere else in Fitzroy.
Yeah, yeah. And what did you have to eat?
So I think the place was like a Japanese kind of brunch because the breakfast was like brown rice with omelette, salmon, miso soup. It was
Okay,
really good.
that's that's different. And brunch and even breakfast can be the same everywhere.
Oh yeah, for me it's like
Yeah,
sometimes brunch looks like a breakfast.
yeah, and it's always the same. And
Smashed
yeah,
apples, scrambled eggs.
smashed avo, bacon, eggs, and like
Yeah,
salsa or something. But it's that's nice, isn't it?
yeah, that's nice.
But
But yeah, like Asians, like they eat like rice
yeah, and
for
a lot of
for
salad as
breakfast.
well,
Yeah,
which is really good. Yeah, they do. They have it. It's actually like the West is one of the only places that has a proper full type breakfast meal, like a special meal for
mhm.
breakfast. Most other cultures just eat normal, like what they eat for lunch and dinner,
Yeah,
like they don't have anything just for breakfast like
yeah.
we do. Um,
Like for me, it was the first time that I ate like rice for breakfast,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it was really good.
Was it? Yeah. Was it expensive?
The meal was $26.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really good for something so interesting.
Yeah, without the coffee.
With that, you got to have your coffee. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh,
That's
this is going to be a great exhibition.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, look at that. I think I'll be able to see this because
oh,
it
wow.
starts that's really unusual. It starts on the 10th of December, so I'll be there on the
Oh, yeah. Oh,
12th.
yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll be able to go.
Yeah, you will. Oh,
Yes. Oh, I love art galleries. All right, I'm very excited. All right. Nobody else is coming, Soleil.
I think so. I mean, they usually arrive like at 3:30 or something like that.
Yeah, they do come late, which is fine sometimes if they've had work or whatever, but you know, mm, it's it's good to come to class.
Yeah. For me, maybe tomorrow. I hope so. I hope not, but maybe I'll finish work at quarter past 3.
Okay, all
But it's
right.
like 10 minutes walking.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that-
if I am late, it's because of that.
Yep. I
But
understand.
sometimes I finish earlier. So
Yeah, I understand.
yeah.
I mean, we don't mind if you're late. It just helps us know what's happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes students don't come to class for a few weeks and we don't know why and we get a bit worried and
Mm.
um Yeah, so but that's good. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, my earring just fell out.
Yeah,
Um,
so that's why sometimes I arrive like at 3:30. I don't like to arrive late. I think it's rude, but it's only because of work.
Sometimes it happens, and that's understandable. And sometimes people get like, I don't get stressed out when people are late. I think it makes them feel bad, and that doesn't. I don't like making people feel bad or stressed. So, if you're late and you say why, and you're polite, that's fine. Who
Yeah.
cares? All right. Now let's do some work. So today we're in letter writing, so email writing,
Mhm.
and we're going to work on a complaint letter. Okay, so first of all, we shall work on some vocabulary. So we haven't been given vocabulary, but so I think we'll just talk about it ourselves and work out some words that we can use. So the theme is technology.
Okay.
So you can see here technology. So I've written exercise for later, and I want you to. It's about like a computer you've bought, and you want to complain about it. But I'll show you later. So let's work out some words around technology. So
Words.
I have. What have I actually? I think. Let me think. I've got a few that are popping into my head now. So innovation is one.
Okay.
What about you? What have you got?
Innovation. Modern.
Modern?
Do you use that word, modern?
Modern like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, modern just means new
Yeah.
or current. Yeah, we use modern. We so I think with computers and technology, we might say more up to date
Mhm.
or current. We probably wouldn't say I bought a modern computer or
Okay.
a modern phone. We would say I bought a new phone or the latest, actually.
The latest one.
The latest, the latest model. Oh, that's meant to.
Brand new.
Yeah, so I would say I just bought the new iPhone 7 Plus, which is the latest model, which I
Okay.
which I didn't. Um, or my laptop is the latest model. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Hey, you?
Hi,
Miss,
how
how
are
are
you?
you?
Good.
Excellent, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad.
How was your day? Did you work today?
Yes, Miss.
What did you sell plants
Yes,
at the market?
not market, just at the farm.
At the farm. Is it a nurse? Is it a big farm with a shop or just a big nursery?
Back in nursery.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Oh, that must be beautiful to work in. Is it beautiful?
Yep, it's not.
Yeah, that would be an awesome job. And also you like doing like you get fit as well. Like it's active, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. But then you're tired.
Make tired weather, Miss.
No worries. So today, Bayu, we are writing a complaint letter, and it's based on technology. All right. And at the moment, we're just going through some new vocab. we don't have a wiki list. We don't have a list, so we're thinking of the words ourselves,
Okay.
right? So I just explained to Solly, she said modern, but when we talk about computers, so if you look in chat, we would say the latest model or the current model. We would not use modern. We would say my mother likes modern fashion, but we not when we're talking about technology, really. Can you think of a word, Bayu?
My laptop is let's model. Oh,
So some new words around technology.
technology.
Yeah.
I like the what miss? Mm,
Thinking,
I like
thinking, thinking.
I like the new. I like the new iPhone.
The new iPod.
Yep.
Okay. I
Optimal.
like the new iPod. Do they still make iPods?
Pardon me.
Do they still make iPods?
No.
New iPhone.
Oh, iPhone, I was going to say. All right, so iPhone and Apple.
Yep.
These are all. Do you remember we used the word before brands? Were you? So
Before
they're
when?
all brands. So they are the tech company brand names. So this is vocab a little bit. What about when you're using your computer? What do we use to send an email? Or what do we use when we do a search on Google? Like, what are we using to make that happen? Really obvious. We're using it right now.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking both of you. Sorry.
Laptop?
Yeah, that's the device. Oh, that's a good word. Device.
Device.
Okay. I have 3 devices. But that's not what I was thinking about, Sole. What's making it say what was it?
Can you repeat the question, maybe? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm using my laptop, that's a device. You are using your laptop, but how are we speaking to each other? Think about that.
Because of internet?
Yeah, that's it. So let's think of words around the internet. Anyone thinking? So the word internet, that makes me think of the word connection. I need to have a connection
Mhm.
so my internet works.
Modem.
Modem. Yes, modem. We just got a new modem. Modem. And what do we call the company that supplies the internet?
That's a very good question.
So my internet provider, that's what I was looking for. My internet provider is Dodo. But most people use Telstra. So if we're out, what do we connect to when we use the internet? So
Wi-Fi.
yep, sorry.
The Wi-Fi.
Yep, Wi-Fi. What else? So we have an internet provider, we have Wi-Fi, devices, current model.
Flash disk.
Say again, Bayu?
Flash disk. No.
I didn't. Can you type that into chat? I can't understand. Flash disk. Okay, awesome. All right, so we usually call a flash disk
Yep.
a flash drive.
Mm.
Sometimes we call it a USB for the little ones.
Mm.
Okay, and what do we? So if I went to JB Hi-Fi and said I need a really good flash drive, I've got lots and lots of photos and files. What would I ask for? A flash drive with lots of
Megabytes.
megabytes, or gigabytes. I think there's more now. I think it just goes bigger and bigger now.
Right.
Sometimes we just see the letters GB for gigabyte. On the box.
Yep.
And what do we call all the different things we store on the flash drive, Bayu? We have different names for them, but
Memory? No. Memory is same is with GB, maybe.
memory.
Yeah.
What was the thing you said after that?
Memory maybe same with GB.
Memory. Yeah. Okay. So, what is memory though? We would ask how much memory does this hold? So is that how we use memory?
How much memory does this hold? Yes.
Yeah. But what do we actually store on the flash drive?
Archives.
Very close, Soleil, but no. Close though.
Information. I don't know.
Yeah, information, but we usually use a special name for it, and we have different types of them.
Oh.
You're very close, Soleil. They look like a folder. The picture looks like a folder.
The picture of the folder.
On our computer, we see a folder, and we call that something. Can I help you guys?
Can you repeat the question? Maybe my internet, I think, is not.
Okay, yep. So
Sometimes they like.
it's a gap. Okay. So I'm putting everything in chat that I'm saying. So
Okay.
what do we store on the flash drive? We store files.
File.
Yeah. So you know when you open a
Oh, that's what I say, archives, but obviously.
yeah, okay. So an archive is an archive is many files in one place that we don't use. So if you think of a big library,
Yeah.
and up the top where people walk in off the street, and if you think of the old-fashioned files, which are in the filing box, and the reception person goes and gets the file out and goes, oh, yes, 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 read, and puts it back.
That's an archive.
No, that is a file.
Okay.
But then down the bottom of the library in the basement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you
Okay,
mean.
yep, they're all the old ones. Sometimes we might use them. We still have to keep them, but we don't open them very much. Very, very rarely. And we can archive. We can archive our emails or
Yeah.
yeah. So that's actually a good word. So we can archive our files. And I'm using that as now old or unused files. I'm using that as a verb. So the action is archive. Okay, so maybe back in the olden days, we had an archive, which is a noun in the museum or the library, where we put old things, but now like in modern times, we will archive our old files.
Okay.
All right. So there's heaps and heaps and heaps of words. Other words I'm thinking of is data.
Data.
Yep. So when I pay for my phone, I don't have a plan, so I just buy data every month. I just buy new data every month. Now we don't always have. Sorry,
Some
say
people
again.
say, some people call it data, data.
Data. With the Australian accent, we usually say data.
Data. Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer Australian accent.
Yeah, I do as well. But we don't. But technology isn't just about our computers and our phones as well. Um, our pen is technology. Technology is things we use. So that's why I wrote innovate. So how about you guys both look up the meaning of innovate? Okay, so write the meaning of innovate and put it into a sentence. All right, can you guys do that
Yeah.
in the chat box? Yep, that's good, Sole. Yep, that's good, Bayu. I can see you copied that from the Google page.
Yeah, the meaning.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same sentence. So you need to finish that sentence with the word like they did. Competitively. Because diversify and innovate in this sentence are verbs, they're actions. So you can't just say what you're saying is basically the company's failure to running.
Running is
I'm using an example of how to use the verb in this sentence. So innovate is the verb.
Yep.
Okay, so the company's failure to diversify and innovate.
Yep.
I'll show you another way. Diversify and innovate led to a downturn in profits.
The company failed to first and down in profits. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that the sentence that you copied, can you see how it says it's a verb?
Profit downturn in profits.
Yeah. Sorry, when you're looking on your Google page, when you looked up the word innovate.
Yep.
Yeah, so that sentence isn't the full sentence.
Oh, yeah.
That's only part of the sentence. Because it's a verb, we need to have something that the action happened to. So me,
Yep.
I run. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. If we just say run, it doesn't make sense. We need to say I or you or he run. So the company didn't innovate.
Okay.
Okay? The company, like if you think of it as a verb, all right?
All right.
Does that make sense by you? I feel like I'm not explaining it very well. Does it make sense by you?
Yes. Sure.
Yeah? A little bit?
Little bit.
All right, we'll keep trying. All right, so we've got innovate. Now, innovate, another way of saying innovate is innovation is very important to technological progress. So back in the ancient times, we had stone tools, but humankind learnt to innovate which led to the tools we use today. Some of these tools are computers and cars and washing machines. Okay, so there's a different way of looking at innovation. Can you read that out, please, Bayu?
Yes, sure, Miss. We had stone tools, but humankind
Human.
learns human
Yeah.
human learn to innovate, which led to the tools we use today. Some of these tools are computers and cars and washing machines.
Yeah. So back in the very olden days, we just had rocks. And now we have fancy everything. They're all the same. It's all technology.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try another word. So let's do, I want you to both think of a new word, a new technology word, or one that is in the chat and put it in a sentence, please. Not what I said, but a new sentence. So the meaning of any word and then in a sentence, please. Excellent, Solo. That's really good. That's a really, really good sentence. I love that.
Thanks, Nadine.
You're welcome. I didn't even think about artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I know. Same.
That's a lot of technology as well is invisible when you
Yes.
think about it. So my example of going from stone tools to washing machines,
Mm,
we can see those, we can touch them, we can hold them, but
exactly.
we can't touch artificial intelligence. We can design the components, we can design the actually another good word with technology is infrastructure. We can design the things that make it happen,
Mm,
but we can't actually touch face recognition. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like when it's recognizing your face, it's invisible.
yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't explain it very well, actually. So it's beyond me.
Mm.
Technology has moved further away from my brain.
There's a very good movie that is called Artificial Intelligence.
I think I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
It's good.
Has it got Will Smith in it?
No, no, no. That's another one. But I was also thinking about that movie that is called I, Robot.
Oh, is that the one I'm thinking of? Is it?
But the other one is with this, well, it's not a child anymore, but
Oh, that one. Oh, that one made me cry so
oh
much.
my god, the
That
ending is
was
so
that
heartbroken.
when I still think of that movie. I've never been able to watch it again. And I'm
It's
not I'm not like that with movies. I maybe get a bit teary, but yeah, but that one, no. It's
the
just
ending is, oh my god, it's terrible.
it's horrible. She
I
leaves
mean,
him
the
at this.
whole movie is really sad. Like the kids
Yeah,
was a lot,
yeah.
but the ending is, oh my god.
Oh no, just no.
Yeah.
Solo, just no. It's too much.
You
Have
have
you?
I should have done like a sentence with that movie.
Yeah, like
The
the
artificial
movie.
intelligence is very heartbroken.
It's heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. You would say my heart was broken. I was heartbroken, but the movie was heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking. Yeah, it's really
Oh,
a very
Haley,
terrible.
yeah, Haley Joel Osment was in that. He was very good, but
Yeah.
whew, I wish you hadn't brought that up. I'm still traumatized. I watched that when it first came out.
It's terrible. The
Yeah,
movie is terrible.
no, it's horrible,
Yeah.
horrible. Um, have you seen the movie Her? Her?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
With Scarlett Johansson and
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Yes. Really good.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that was good. And that was not heartbreaking.
No, no, no. But it's sad.
It's sad for many reasons.
Yeah.
Sad for the characters,
Yeah.
but also sad that that is what might happen. Like it's really close.
I think it's like already happening.
Yeah, yeah, it's already here, but
Yeah.
I guess when you hear about those guys that have those what do they call them? Real dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a movie with with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
that he has like a mental problem and he falls in love with these fake dolls.
Oh, is it called
And
like
everyone,
Lars and the real girl or something?
something like that, and everyone support him and everyone pretend that she's alive.
And
Oh,
she has a job, doesn't she, at the library or somewhere?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But there's a lot of I've seen documentaries.
Yeah, it happens in real life.
Yeah, yeah,
Married stuff.
yeah. And then there's
Excuse me,
those.
Miss.
Yeah, Bayu. Sorry, Bayu. We're
Excuse me.
chatting.
I want to tell you. I need something. I want to go out with my wife. Sorry, and I left now.
Oh, you need to go, do you, Bayu?
Yes, with my wife,
Oh,
Miss.
oh, okay. You need to go to work.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
sorry, Miss.
Oh, Bayu. Okay, bye, Bayu.
Okay, bye,
Sorry.
Miss. Bye, Soleh.
Bye bye you.
Oh, that's just you and me. Sorry, they're having trouble getting into the class. I'll just help them. I won't be a second. Okay, so while you're waiting for me, can you go through the chat and just write the new vocabulary that we've been talking about? Can you make it into a list?
Me?
Yeah, into the chat. So
Like the
hope,
stuff we've been talking about?
yeah, so the words like data, infrastructure, devices, all of those words, those new ones.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, it's like this new thing with Facebook.
What's that?
What is the name? Meta?
Meta.
But now it's gonna be like a different concept of Facebook. Is not gonna be the way it used to. It's gonna be like I think it's Meta. Yeah.
Oh, that's a company, is it?
I mean now it's called Meta. And it's
Can
gonna
you see my Google screen?
yes.
Okay, so it says here that Meta is a technology company. It was Facebook.
So yeah, so Facebook now belongs to Meta, and
Yeah.
then they're gonna create a virtual reality, or I think it's already going on. So it's like you're gonna get to know people in a virtual reality instead of like Facebook.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's very weird. Like
I think I understand what you're saying.
I mean, every time people is gonna be more like into technology, and even when they get to know people, it's gonna be only through technology, and it's gonna happen what you set up with the movie Her.
Yeah. It's like it's a space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a space that will. So I assume that people like a lot younger than us, as they're growing and
Yeah,
meeting people in a social way, they will go into those spaces
yeah,
naturally.
exactly.
Have you heard of the terms digital native and digital immigrant?
No.
So I forget what the year is, but so like me, I'm a digital immigrant. So you're an immigrant to this country, correct? So you weren't born with English always being there. I was, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a native. I'm an English native.
Yeah.
You are an English immigrant.
Yes.
Okay, but with digital, you are a digital native because it's always been there for your whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I went to school, there was no internet. I'm very old, Solo. There was no internet. There were no mobile
You don't look
phones.
old, Nadine.
There were no mobile phones. We had computers, but we had no Windows programs.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the new things, I'm an immigrant to that. I have to learn that.
Yeah,
Whereas,
like my parents. Oh
exactly,
my God. I still remember. Oh my God.
I know, I know. So I'm like my parents who are in their mm, late 70s.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they can do things, but once they find it too hard, they're like, oh my God, I can't do it.
Yeah, something that is so simple for them is like,
Yeah, because they're kind of afraid of it a little bit.
yeah,
Um, but then I'm sort of in the middle, so I'll learn and give it a go, and I might be a lot slower
yeah,
than younger people, but I'm not afraid of it like my parents are.
yeah. And of course you can learn.
Yeah, but then younger than me again, they don't even think about it.
Yeah,
They just do it.
yeah, it's true.
Like I'll never go on TikTok because I can't be bothered.
Mm.
I don't want to, but I could if I tried. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So how are you going with the list of words?
good. I'm just checking if I'm missing some word. Mm. Yeah, let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's most of what we talked about.
Yeah.
What about artificial intelligence?
Oh, I missed that.
Um, that was your good one.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? Archive, files, megabytes, gigabytes, flash drive, USB, Wi-Fi.
Do you want me to make the list again?
No, what I really want you to do, I wanted to make it easy for you so that you had them all in front of you because now we're going to write our letter using
Mhm.
those words. All right. So if you look over on my screen, um, we've
Yeah.
got we've got functional phrases. All right. So when you open your letter, you've got these phrases. So you can use these for any type of letter. So a letter of request is asking, I'm asking whether it is possible to join your gym.
Mhm.
But it's also can be used in a letter of complaint. I'm writing to ask whether it is possible to speak to the manager. I have had a problem with, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. And then once again, making a request is very similar. So we would appreciate if you would. I would be grateful if you could. Now we can say nice things. I would be grateful if you could let me know when the new timetable comes out for gym classes this
Mhm.
month. I would be grateful if you could respond to my letter urgently because I'm not happy, you know, about the situation. All right. So do you see how we can use them for both? A request can be a good thing or a bad thing. But today we're talking about complaints. So this is where we use words like dissatisfaction. Once again, we go back to the feeling words.
Mhm.
So I am not happy. All right. I am pissed off.
Yeah.
So dissatisfaction, annoyance, there are feeling words when it comes to complaining. And then explanation, this is where we tell them what the situation's about. And then this is what you want to happen. And like all letters, we have endings.
Yeah.
So what I want you to write is, I want you to write down openings, making a request, not the phrases. You can see this in your Moodle, can you? You can open your Moodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you already have the phrases. I just want you to write these down so that you've got the steps. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In the letter. So your complaint, your explanation, your suggestion, and then your goodbye, your ending. All right. So just take a quick minute to write those down. Sorry.
So you want me to write opening, make a request?
Yep. So just like your steps, you can even write number 1, opening, number 2, make a request if you want to, if it makes it easier for you. So openings, making a request, complaint, explanation, suggestion, endings. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps.
Mhm. Yeah.
Done? Cool. So this is how we're going to use. So this is what I wrote. I wanted you to write the steps for, because just for example, I have a different example about technology I'll show you in a moment, but this is how we use them. So this is the situation. Okay. And in your letter, you will describe the problem.
Mhm.
You will explain why it is important, and you will outline what your neighbours can do. So what we are talking about is the complaint is describing. Okay?
Okay.
Explanation. You're explaining why. So your dog is very noisy. I need to sleep. Please, this is your suggestion. Please make it stop barking. All right. So I just said 3 things. Your dog is noisy. I need to sleep. Please make it stop barking.
Mhm.
Yeah. but we're going to put all those things into better phrases. So I know you already have this, but just take a moment to read this letter. Read it out loud so you can get some practice.
Can you make it a little bit bigger?
I don't know how.
Oh no, it's fine. All good.
Hang on, what I can do actually, let me 1 second. I think I have it on a document. I can make that bigger.
No, but I can read it.
No, I want to make you comfortable.
No, it's fine.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
You've said it now. 1 second. When I make it bigger on my computer, I seem to change the settings somehow.
Yeah.
And then I can't use the computer because it's like an old person, and it's just one big letter in the corner. Okay, can you see my Word document?
Yes.
Is that a bit better for you?
Yeah, that's much better.
Awesome. All right, so do you want to start reading it out loud? You can start from here.
Okay. So from the instructions,
Yeah, start from here. Yep, read this part.
okay. Your neighbors have a dog that is noisy at night. You can't sleep. Write a letter to your neighbors. In your letter, describe the problem with the dog, explain why it is important for you to sleep, outline what your neighbors could do about the situation. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Brown, I am writing to you to bring your attention to a problem that I have been experiencing with your dog at night. As you may already be aware, your dog started making small detours at night around the neighborhood, digging holes in the gardens and often making loud noises. I have been awoken by your dog's barks several times lately, and I have even consulted a doctor and have been prescribed sleeping pills. This would not have been as big of a problem for me if I was not in the middle of my exams. But since I am, it is crucial for me to get a good rest and sleep during the right hours. I have morning exams to wake up to. I will therefore be grateful if you could have your dog looked after by another member of your family away from this neighborhood, even if only until my exams are over, which will be in about 3 weeks' time. Thank you for taking time to read this letter. I hope you will address this issue soon. Yours sincerely.
That Jong Suk Beyond. Him. All right. So what is this phrase? What do we call this phrase? Remember the steps
Opening.
you wrote down? Yep, opening. All right. And what is this phrase?
As you may already be aware. Is it over? It's like the explanation, I think.
Yeah.
It's just like
this one is describing the
right.
problem.
So that would be the explanation, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So sometimes they're not exactly like the opening was quite clear. I'm writing to tell you about. Okay. So making a request, the complaint, And the explanation can sometimes be the same thing. Does that make sense? Like it's,
Yeah.
so you've got your opening and this is your complaint.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what you're saying, but you're also explaining.
Yeah, I think the second and third paragraph are like between of complaint and explanation. And then that would be make a request.
Yeah, so this one is the request, which is outline what your neighbors could do about the situation.
Hmm.
All right, I would therefore be grateful if you could, and this is what I think you should do.
Hmm.
All right, this would not have been as big of a problem for me. And he's explaining why it's important for the sleep,
Hmm.
because they're in the middle of exams. That's the explanation. But this one, all right, we could say that's the complaint. And then this is the explanation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's like a mix.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said the second and third. I thought you said these two. Sorry, my mistake. So yeah, that's exactly what I meant before. So you're complaining, like if when we go to our example, you want to get your computer fixed. So you're saying, like, my computer's not working, and this is what's happening. So your complaint and your explanation are sort of doing the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So can you see also that these functional phrases can work with anything? So we can take these words away. Okay. I'm writing to you to bring your attention to a problem that I have been having regarding your noisy car, if it's your neighbor, all right? Or if it's a restaurant, regarding your staff. Okay, so that's how functional phrases work. We want to learn the functional phrases so we can add anything.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
These poor people just can't get in. You know how when you said you came in, you were having problems? They wanted you to join Zoom?
Yeah, like I had to like link my Google account to open Zoom.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
I don't know, like it didn't allow me to enter. I mean, the link that it is for this class, I couldn't like have access without entering to my profile of Zoom, something like that. Like the host is not allowed to have access to this meeting without having access to the account. I don't know, it was pretty weird. So I have to link my Google account with Zoom. That's why my name is Soledad Gonzalez Ruiz. It usually says Sole Gonzalez or something like that.
Yeah, it does. That's really weird. I
Yeah.
kind of don't understand it. I think I do.
So I thought that you were having also issues because of it it said like the host of the meeting, the hostess of the meeting or something like that. But I think you didn't. I don't know.
No, I didn't. I just went straight in. Do you go in through Moodle or do you go in through the WhatsApp link?
Moodle.
Mm. Okay. All right. They're dealing with it. We need to finish our letter. Okay, I want to see if I can get this. See how much now think what about all the other words we can use around technology like problem,
Obsolete.
obsolete, not working,
Mm,
can't get in,
disappointment. Disappointing.
disappointment, frustration.
Frustration, yes. What else?
Um, it's not bloody working. That what I just said, it's not bloody working.
That is also useful.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Like my internet's been down and it's been really hard to do what I need to do every day.
But it's only your internet, or it's like the neighborhood, or
I think it would, when you guys had floods, Adelaide had really bad weather at the same time, and it hasn't been right since then. So I've just moved into a new place, and my landlord, he lives here as well. He said he wanted to get a new provider anyway. So
you live with your landlord?
I live, yeah, it's his house. It's like I'm like a flatmate, like I've moved into someone's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been talking to the company to try to fix it, and we got a new modem today.
Okay.
So hopefully it's okay, but I wouldn't be surprised if it
Yeah.
gets bad again.
I used to have internet, but I can't afford it anymore. So I have to use
Just
my mobile data.
yeah. What did you use
Um,
when you used like
I used to
before?
have Optus,
Okay, but did you have like
a modem.
oh, you had your own modem.
I used to,
Okay.
yeah, but it's too expensive. I live by myself.
It's expensive when you are
I
like
mean,
because
if,
you kind of
you're
need the hot.
if you're sharing with someone else, it's okay. But I think there are some I can save the money. I prefer to use my mobile data, and that's it. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah. It's because everyone needs the best internet. You can't really have like
yeah,
the low grade. Like you just can't. Why
yeah,
would you? Everything is slow.
exactly.
So you end up paying a lot
Yeah,
for just internet, really, don't you? Yeah,
yeah.
that's hard. Do you try to go to things with free Wi-Fi sometimes?
Well, I am a freelance translator, so
Okay.
sometimes when I have translations to do, I prefer to go to the library or to
Yeah,
a cafe,
yeah,
use
yeah,
it.
yeah. But in Australia, it's actually pretty bad, isn't it? For our Wi-Fi's like
Oh,
if
in
you.
my country is the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Australia was one of the worst. This is another word that we the NBN.
Oh, in the end.
Yeah, NBN. I'll just say hello to Dizzy. Are you there, Dizzy?
Yes, teacher, I'm here. Sorry, I
Hi.
couldn't connect. I have lots of problems today
I
to connect. I
know.
don't know. I
I'm
tried the links and nothing.
I'm seeing all the messages, but you're in now, huh? Did the
Yeah,
video work? Did you
yeah,
follow the
the
steps?
video helped a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Soleil had problems too, but I think I'm not sure, but it worked for her quicker. I'm not sure
Mm.
why. So it sounds like a Zoom problem, yeah?
Yeah, I think everyone has problems because someone else sent a message. They say you have problems too.
Yeah, Kanlu, I think. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny, Dizzy, because the topic we're talking about today is technology.
Uh,
It's the perfect topic.
it's the correct topic.
Yes, yes. And we're also working on a complaint letter.
No, I saw it. Yeah, I can see it.
All right, so I won't go back. We did some vocabulary. We've just done our functional phrases. You probably can't see your Moodle, can you?
No, I can see it. I can see only what you shared, DJ.
Okay, cool. All right, so how can we do this? I'll try to put some things in chat, maybe, but I want to go straight to the letter so that we can get a bit of writing done. And I'll put it on the whiteboard, I think, would be the easiest. Keep you. Can't be at the same time. Awesome. All right. So this is our situation. Okay, you have just bought a new and very expensive computer, which is the latest model. It isn't working properly. Now, this is not the internet, this is just the computer, okay? You have tried to fix the issues yourself, but it is beyond your expertise. Write an email to the manager of the store. You bought the computer from. Okay, so that's the situation, ladies. Now, in your letter, describe the problem with the computer. Okay, so describe is your important word here. Why? All right, just have a quick go, Dizzy.
Yeah, I can see it, teacher.
Yeah. So, Sole, don't forget to use your functional phrases from Moodle and the vocabulary. It may not match exactly.
In which part of the model is my wiki, right?
No, this one is writing an email.
But where is it in the
So
model?
if you go onto your front page of your Moodle, you'll have all your classes. So you've got my journal, my wiki, writing an email, and economic.
Oh no, I don't have writing an email.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I only got economic intelligence, my journal, my wiki, and bread.
And what? And red. Okay. All right.
Maybe I shouldn't be here. Okay.
No, you're on my list, but maybe
I
it's
love
just
your help.
it hasn't been open. I'll tell them that you need it though. Hopefully they can open it for you. All right. Can you Dizzy? Are you and Soleil, are you able to take a photo of the whiteboard with the exercise?
I write it everything with my notebook, teacher. You can.
Oh, have you written? Oh, Dizzy, that's very good.
I just done it. I just finished it.
Cool. Okay, Soleil, can you take a photo? Because I need to take. I can't. For some reason, Zoom's not letting me do two screens at once. So when I close this, all of the writing will go away and I can't copy it because I'm only in the text mode. And I'm hating Zoom actually at the moment.
Sorry. It's just a pain. Yes. Okay. Just a
Right.
screenshot of what
Just a screenshot so you can look at it again when you're
good.
writing. All good? Done?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'll go back to our functional phrases to help you ladies. Okay, can you see this, Dizzy?
Yes, teacher, I can see it.
Beautiful. So we've got functional phrases. So we use these for any situation. We need to have an opening, we need to have making a request. This is your complaint
Yeah.
and your explanation. So sometimes these three are the same. So if it was about the barking dog, you would say, the dog is barking. Or I'm writing to tell you how loud your dog is. So that's your complaint and your explanation.
Yeah.
All right. So you're then going to make a suggestion. So suggest a course of action or suggest what the manager can do. So you want to complain, explain, suggest. Now
Mm.
these are your functional phrases. So you could start your sentences with some of these. And down here is where somebody's written an example about the barking dog. So these are your functional phrases. Okay, Dizzy, see how they've used it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'll just leave it on this page. I might make it a bit smaller, Soleil, so it's all on one page. Tell me if it looks too small.
Teacher, we can see it. It's too small. I'm using my phone too. It's too
Oh,
small.
you're using your phone. Of course you are. Sorry, Dizzy.
It's okay. I can zoom it. It's okay. No worries. Teacher. It's
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you should zoom it because then you'll have all of it together so I don't have to keep moving it for you when you need and you can see it
Okay.
all together.
We have to write it now, the letter, yeah?
Sorry, Dizzy?
We have to write the letter now, yeah?
Yes, look, I know we haven't got much time left, but it's really just learning what the parts are of the complaint letter, okay?
Okay.
And
We have to write it at the chat box?
yes, please write it in the chat box.
Okay.
do I really have to, in the complaint part, to write, I am writing to express my dissatisfaction or to express, no?
No, if you have something better that you feel is more suitable, you can write that. It's just to understand that these phrases can be used with other situations. It's a way to start the sentence.
Okay.
A bit like I explained yesterday, that you need to repeat the question in the listening, in the speaking exercise in the red class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it just shows that you've got a good knowledge of the grammar and the sentence structure, and you've got vocabulary.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna send it, and then you just correct my mistakes.
I wrote in capitals. I'm not yelling. I'm just trying to make it clear to read for you.
Which I thought was normal and set up together. Try not. Oh my god, I didn't realize about it. Did I repeat more?
It's easy to do when you're writing quickly.
Oh. Mm. When I finally changed. Came.
Yep.
Management. It finally came on.
Yeah. If I was watching TV with my mother and there was a problem, so I went to make a cup of tea, I would yell out and say, "Has the TV come on yet?" Same thing.
Like if the show started or something?
No, if you're having problem with the actual screen coming on like that or turning on, I would say, "Has it come on yet? Has the screen come on yet?" I would ask if the show has started, but I would say, "Has the screen come on yet?" And I can't explain why, Sole. It's just the way we say it
The way it is.
in Australia in English.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't use the word like it is broken. You want to use a better word like seemed or perhaps.
Okay.
When you're writing a complaint letter, you want to sort of
maybe I thought it like too informal.
Yeah, it can be a little bit informal. That might be what you're saying when you're talking to you, just talking. You'd say, like it's broken, it felt like, yeah.
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I do the same, yeah. And it may be, when you say it must be a manufacturing defect, or you're too definite with the first part, so you should say it may be a manufacturing. So you sort of saying what it could be. You really don't know. Like you don't know that it's definitely a manufacturing defect. It may be a manufacturing defect. And then what you've done is, or this is another thing it could be, or your staff members are not being careful enough when they are handling That's not careful enough with the appliances. That's too vague. That could be anything, like you just trying to, you know, turn the TV on or whatever. Like you're not, yeah. When they are handling the store merchandise.
Stock merchandise?
Yeah. That does sound vague, like I said you shouldn't be, but
Yeah.
you're showing that in general the staff aren't being careful. So it could be broken, like there's a good chance that it's broken from the staff. Because
Teacher, I send my all of it to finish to start from the end. I don't know if it's
oh
good,
wow,
but
you did. Okay, hang
I
on.
don't know if it's good, but I send it all.
All right, I'm going to just quickly read yours, Solo, for the last bit. I would be grateful if you could change it, if you could exchange it for a new, exchange it for a new one. So that's a swap, and make sure the new one is working properly. I need this device because I work from home and also for my assignments. Yep. I would appreciate your immediate attention to this matter because I need a new computer for yesterday, if you know what I mean. That's too informal, a bit like we were saying before, the like stuff, because I need a new computer immediately.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. You've done well, like writing it quickly. That's good. You've put all of the
I need to be a quick more formal writer.
That's all right. When you're at home and you're taking time and you've got those steps, it's easier to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dizzy, you don't need to write your name.
Oh, okay.
And I wouldn't write madam. I would just write, if you know the name of the manager, which you could find from the internet, from their website, you might write the name of the manager, or see what Sole wrote at the beginning, to whom it may concern.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so to whom it may
yeah.
concern.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Sorry.
I bought a new expensive computer from your store 2 weeks ago. Yep. I'm writing this email to you today to let you know that I have some problems with the computer. At the beginning, everything was working. So change good to fine. It just sounds better. But for some reason, it has now stopped working. Full stop. New sentence. The screen freezes and after 2 or 3 minutes turns off itself. And also because you've, see how you've written 2 weeks ago with the number 2, and then you've written 2 or 3 minutes with words?
Yeah.
Yep, try in the same like body of work, try to use the same. So you either write the number 2 and 3 or the word 2 and 3 for the whole letter.
I write it. Yeah, the first one is the number. It's not a letter. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was a little bit in a hurry because I want to finish it.
I know you're in a hurry and you've done really well, but you can do both. You can do both, but not in the same, not different in the same letter.
Yeah.
You can write words or numbers in the same letter, but not both.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Without it turning off by itself. I am going to be very grateful if you send someone to fix. I would be very grateful if you send someone to fix this problem for me, because I really tried to fix this issue and it is not working. Full stop. I tried everything I could and it is still not working. It is really important for me. This issue can be fixed. It is really important for me. This issue can be fixed because I am studying every day and I need my computer. Full stop. I cannot use cannot. It's like sounds a bit more serious. I cannot do my studies without a computer, and I will fall behind with my English classes. Am I going too fast, Dizzy?
No, it's okay, teacher. I'm just listening you. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for letting me know what's wrong and what's correct. Thank you. It's
I will,
helpful.
I will be very grateful if you can resolve this issue as soon as possible. Perfect. That's a really good sentence. I hope I can hear from you soon. Yep. Awesome. So you just, yeah. That's a good letter. You've done everything right. There's just a couple of grammar things
Yeah.
you need to change and a few things that sound a bit more serious, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All
I hope
right.
I am not don't have the same problem
Oh,
as
me
before.
too. Me too. I'm sorry. All
It's
right.
okay. It's not your fault. Maybe the internet or something.
It's Zoom's problem this week.
Yeah.
Internet last week, Zoom this week.
Yeah.
All right. See you soon, Dizzy. Bye.
Okay, see you, teacher. Bye bye.